Yeah, yeah. Shout out everybody in the chat already. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all already know what this is. This is Sunday service, goddammit. You know I ain't gonna miss one. Shout out everybody in the chat already. Shout out my guy, Candy Man. What's poppin' with you, Candy Man? I see you in the chat. Shout out D1 in here already. Poppy Dangerfield. Omar Tillman say Sunday service. Yes, sir. Step on that like button. Proverbial cash app plate being passed around. You already know. Shout out 336 Boston. Shout out Clarence Anderson, Karen Carolina, Brandon Ross, Shamar Shownuff Smith, Tola Duncan. What poppin' with you? Say hot, beautiful Sunday. Damn sure is. Damn sure is in Carolina. I like it like that. Shout out Kit Wan. Me and my wife gonna spin a block here in a couple hours. Shout out my guy Kit Wan, Domo Smith, providing IQ. What up with you? Shout out Jeff R. Yeah, man, Jeff R. Where you been at, man? Shout out Jamie Harrison. Yeah, yeah. Jamie Harris, J. Cole, Fade. What's poppin'? Say we back. Goddamn right we are. I ain't went nowhere. Shout out Cap 910. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chap 910. My bad. Say what's good, huh? Fade say hit that like button. I hope y'all ain't bullshit. Make sure you step on it. Stop playing with me. Shout out Roadmaster Limited, Wallace the drummer, Leon Murray. Yeah, yeah. Shout out Leon Murray, College P, the real HH Entertainment, Jimmy Russo. What up, Jimmy? Shout out Just One. Shout out D Cash. Shout out OTF Mike. I see you. Shout out Carolina Rush. So, what up, baby? Shout out Trench Boa. We in this motherfucker, man. Silverback 704. Where you been at? God damn it, shit. Where you been at? Yeah, yeah, D1, that proverbial cash plate. Make sure you jump in it. Step on that like button. Subscribe if you new over here. Turn your notification on. You know what type time we on over here, man. I'm about to twist this green thing up. You see the title. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, God damn it. You see the title. The Carolina Panthers must cut these fucking players. We get ready to talk about it. Because it's matter of fact, we got to get into cuts right away. It's time to talk cut. Shit, August 29th is the Panthers got to have it bitch down to 53. Shit. Shout out Bull City King MU. What up, my G? Shout out Exit 12. Shout out my guy BJ for this super chat. Light the screen up already. Say Sunday service. Yes, sir. Jump in that goddamn super chat. Super chat plate go around as well. Make sure y'all show that love, man. We finna get into it. We finna get into it, man. Again, the Carolina Panthers must cut certain players. In the chat, while we here and why it's early. In the chat, give me one player that you deem cuttable right now. Give me one player that you wouldn't mind seeing cut before goddamn August 29th. In the chat, go. Let me know. And then I'm going to tell y'all who getting cut. God damn. Shout out Hen Brown. Hen underscore Brown said Ian time. No, sir, Ron 10. 410. Talking about some icky. Michael Jordan providing. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. YGM. Oh, shit. Cam Irvin. Michael Jordan again. Ian again. Ian again. Ian again. Michael Jordan again. God damn. I see Ian and Mike Jordan like a motherfucker. Then shout out Bully Son, say Chuba. Faye say Eric Rowe not sorry at all. I don't know. Faye, Eric Rowe was playing like this past game. He had cleats on and no socks. I don't know what to say about that nigga. I don't know if you can trust that kind of man playing football in cleats and no socks. Shout out Rod Walker. Say Mike Jordan for sure. For fucking sure. Shout out Trucker 49. Say go hire Steve Wilkes. Nah, ain't no need for that. Ain't no need for that. Hey, look. I don't know what to say about Steve Wilkes' defense just yet. I guess I'll wait to see exactly what that is. Shout out Donnell Washington. Say Chuba, the other running back, did much better. Honestly, okay, can't cut Icky, but damn, yeah, that's a fact. Can't cut Icky, James Island partner Panther. Can't cut that nigga neither. I tell you this. Shout out everybody in the motherfucking chat. If I'm cutting one player right away, and I got reason for what I'm finna say, it's gonna be Cameron Peoples or Cam Peoples. And I know a lot of y'all gonna have fucking questions. That's why I got shit to back it up. Cam Peoples, a running back. Now I think the Panthers still got about 6 backs on the depth chart. And granted, at least maybe 3 of those guys getting cut. I'm thinking Cam Peoples may be one of the odd men looking out or looking in. You feel me? One of the odd men looking in. Goddamn it. Yeah, that's a fact, right? He does shit all cap, all pre. Now, for like OTAs, rookie OTAs and OTAs. I don't know if he was actually making splashes, but what I'm getting from my own ground sources is telling me the Panthers ain't giving this nigga no more looks and opportunities. I mean, I think he done. I think he done, guys. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say about this shit. I think the Panthers have made their decision when it comes to Cam Peoples, and a lot of y'all keep alluding to the fact that we need a fucking power back, and he may be the bigger back or the biggest back we got on the depth chart. That nigga ain't gonna even make the final cut. He ain't gonna make the roster as along with a couple other players. Another player I have right here on paper that I've been told that may be on the outside, one of the outside men looking in. God damn it, is Rajon Wright, another corner that we drafted, undrafted rookie free agent. Same thing with Cameron. Now, the Carolina Panthers, I don't know what the plan was, but what I do know is they didn't have one. You understand me? After Bryce Young, because you wait until you get into to the draft's over and you got a clear shot at a bunch of fucking undrafted rookie free agents or undrafted rookies rather. And the Panthers go out. I think they signed about 16 of them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? I mean, what was the plan? Not to not have any draft capital, to draft any players in the actual draft worth any fucking value at all, but then to spend the block and hopefully pick up a couple players that may turn out as second string players on the undrafted rookie free agent on the undrafted rookie free agent list? Because that seems to me, or seems to be, what the Panthers' approach was. Because outside of Chandler Zavala, the rest of these niggas, I don't know yet, and the jury's still out on him. If it ain't for Austin Corbett or the offensive line injuries we have, the Chandler Zavala pick might not even look like it looked. So, and then we talk about Jamie Robinson. That nigga, he, I don't know what to say about it. He a fucking special team player at best. So when we look at this draft, outside of what we spent to get Bryce. Now before it didn't hurt as much. It didn't cost us that much. But now, shit, goddamn it, we broke. Now we borrowing money. You know what I mean? Nigga had $10 million last year, and they calling you, asking you for $1,000 loan. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm starting to question the decisions made by this organization in the draft outside of Bryce Young, because if I truly revisit the decision made by this organization for Bryce Young, I know I'm gonna have a lot of fucking questions. So I choose not to even go down that goddamn street. Shout out Knock in the chat. I see you, my G. What's poppin'? Him Brown say blame Scott Unk, he the GM. Okay. Okay then. It's more than Scott that deserves that blame. I'm gonna tell you that shit. It's way more than Scott deserves blame in these situations. But I mean, the draft is over and done. We only look at that bitch in hindsight. You know what I mean? Shout out my guy, Carolina Rush in the chat. I see you, my G. He say, yeah, that was a hefty bag. Shout out Shamar. I mean, at the time, Shamar, when we spent it, we still had it. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, goddamn it, you go spin it, you buy it, you spin it, nigga. At the end of the day, you ain't hurt because you still got it. You know what I mean? Shit, it wasn't nothing. But now, motherfucker, you done lost a couple lines of a couple lines of money along the way, and your spending habits done fuck around and put you in a bind, goddamn it. Well, now I'm not finna jump out here and speak like a lot of these other motherfuckers speaking. Man, the Carolina Panthers ain't shit. They ain't gonna win no more than 5 games. Come on now. I mean, what we doing here? What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? What we doing? You ain't gonna hear that type talk coming from me, because honestly, I don't see that. I don't see us not winning more than 5 games. Stop playing. Y'all forget where we play at. Y'all forget what conference we in. Shit, I mean, all of these things has to be taken into consideration. And in other news, and we switch the topic real quick, or another point. Reports came out just yesterday, or today rather, that Bryce Young will in fact play preseason week 3. I think the Carolina Panthers have made their goddamn mind up. They said yeah, you might as well expect Bryce Young in week 3, week 3 preseason. Now, mind you, we just had a long live about this yesterday, and a lot of us was under the agreement that no, Bryce Young should not play week 3 preseason. Shout out Kid Dokum Jr. in the chat. Where you been at? Where you been at, my G? My guy, Kid Dokum. Yeah. HH say AR didn't even play. And briefly on that bum bitch ass nigga, Anthony Richardson. For Anthony Richardson not to play yesterday in preseason week 2 says one or two things. One, says he's hurt. Something is bothering that nigga already in preseason week 2. See, y'all got to understand what's happening here. Y'all got to understand what's happening here. The Colts ain't making no educated decision on keeping Anthony Richardson out as if to say this nigga's a seasoned veteran. Hell nah. This nigga might have tweaked something in the first preseason game. I tell you, that black ass nigga took a shot, tried to go in the end zone, got up a little wobbly. Y'all think I'm playing with you. But yeah, that nigga didn't play at all. So you that to me that's a alarm. To me, that's a red flag. To see that Anthony Richardson bitch ass didn't even play week 2 preseason, that's a red flag. That's what that is. That's a bad sign. That's what that is. I mean, a damn organization can't make up their fucking mind. That's what that is. Shit. Anthony Richardson. I tell y'all. If we had Anthony Richardson behind that line, that nigga completion percentage would be in the lower 30s. Shit, but I mean, I'm not me personally, I'm not too worried about the offensive line. But again, Bryce Young set the play preseason week 3. I told y'all this was another situation of safe versus scared. I chose to be safe for that matter and sit Bryce Young for preseason week 3. But I guess the Panthers ain't. I guess the Panthers are playing along the lines of scared, meaning, if Bryce don't play, won't be ready or won't be tooled enough for week 1. That's what I'm getting. If you run Bryce out there week 3, that's exactly what this organization is saying. They're telling us as a fan base he may need a couple more reps before we take this week off and then open the season up on the road in a division game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm honestly not knowing how to fucking feel about the Carolina Panthers possibly starting Bryce week 3 and playing his ass for a number of series. It don't make no sense. Don't make no sense, especially when the motherfucker just told you yesterday Anthony Richardson ain't even dressed the fuck up. I mean, what's the message here? What's the message trying to be conveyed? Are you trying to tell me? Nah, I ain't fuck it. I ain't gonna even spew that bullshit. I was finna go somewhere, but I ain't gonna go there. Ain't no fucking need. Shout out Lil Kev 101. What up with you? Shout out Tola Duncan. Say on his second drive, he watched all his snaps. He was dead on. That's a fact. Shout out Azar. 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 Azar Gabar. Shout out Light Up the Bomb 1. You already know I'm about to light that bitch right now. I'm about to light that bitch right now. Say someone getting traded for draft picks. I know that. Well, what you know, Fade? Because until I hear that news, I ain't gonna even put that shit out there. I don't know what the hell Fitty gonna do. I mean, we got Justin Houston. That was because there was a fucking becking call for another edge rusher to go side Brian Burns. Now the organization is getting a fucking becking call for what? What else? What else y'all hollering for? An offensive lineman? Because I told y'all, if you're looking for a free agent offensive lineman, ain't nobody out there, motherfucker, man. Ain't nobody out there, motherfucker, man, unless you go trade for him. And if you go trade for him, like I told y'all about 3 days ago, it's gonna fucking cost you. And my point is, if you're a Panther organization, who you putting on the trade block? In the chat, give me 2 names you putting on the trade block right away. And they gotta be good names that's gonna draw you a second or a first round pick. In the chat, go. Keep pounding, say Andrew Norwell out there. Yeah, he is, but he old as fuck. He ain't no starter. They not starters, man. Andrew Norwell, 34 years old. God damn, T. Wells. T. Wells, we make that trade, we don't win not a motherfucking game. We make that trade, we don't win not one game. There it is, Fade. There it is. Not one game. Because I'm telling you right now, Fade, that's enough trade value to get exactly what the fuck we need. There it is, Fade. Shout out Fade. Fade know what type time we need to be on. And that type of time is a Brian Burns wristwatch. Shout out Elaine for this super chat. Light the screen up. Elaine say lowering my expectations. Well, that's your ass. That's your ass, Elaine. That's you. I don't understand you old wash machine ass niggas. Your expectations was low. They got high. Now you lower them. You gonna lower them again? You old low libido having ass nigga. Shout out Leon Murray, say CJ Henderson. I don't know if I would make that trade right now. I really don't. I mean, look, since we talking about CJ Henderson, CJ Henderson is in a privileged position right now because CJ, knowing that this is a contract year for him, knowing the Panthers already poured out that 5th-year pussy on him, he already knows he'll hit the market next year. Panther Prime say cut him. Why cut him though? Cutting him ain't that's a lose-lose for us. Say go sign Greedy Williams. How? That nigga's on the team already, man. What are you talking about, HHH? HHH Greg? Nas one, what up with you? Say, oh, what's popping? Now I'm about to light the Green Day. The live of this TV say trade CJ Henderson. Like I say, CJ Henderson is intriguing, but I don't think that's a wise move. Honestly, I really don't. Not right now. And see, if the Panthers were smart, they would have thought about it, at least set CJ Henderson down to see exactly what he wanted or what was his view as far as a long-term contract. That's what they should have did. At least gave that nigga that kind of respect. I would at least set him down to see what he wanted for like a 2 to 3 year extension. You know what I mean? Maybe the Panthers would have got off easier, and this would have ensured you had more cornerback depth beyond this year. But see, I don't know, guys. I don't know. If I'm cutting, if there's a player I'm cutting, or if there's a player or a trade or 2 players that I'm putting in the package, preferably, and I have two sets. I got 2 different scenarios. Scenario 1, the team or our trade partners wants 1st-round pick value. Then you already know what's on that list. For one, I'm giving you Brian Burns. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I believe with a healthy defensive backfield and a couple of our rotated pieces on that defensive end step up, I think we wouldn't miss a lot of that production. But that's just me. That's me. I mean, I told you I played Madden. I played with the Panthers on Madden. Brian Burns ain't no motherfucking threat at all. I don't know what to say. Shout out to everybody I played Madden with today. But tell y'all something. I told y'all I only play on the fucking weekends. So after I got off the Xbox today, I realized what type of abuse I've been putting my fucking hands and wrists through. See, I tell y'all I only play on the weekend for a fucking reason. I don't get too engulfed in their Xbox or their joystick shit because it fucks up my hands and wrists. See, so now if you niggas know you want to fucking play me, I'm definitely charging y'all. You definitely gonna have to send me Cash App and your game tag because I'm not playing you niggas just to fuck around and waste no time. I can't. My time is valuable. In order for me to whoop y'all ass in Madden, I gotta physically tax myself. So you goddamn right, I'm gonna tax y'all ass one financially and two in the fucking game of Madden. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I ain't playing with y'all. Shit, matter of fact, I done had fun, man. I've been having good fun. Shout out my guy, Wink. I played Wink yesterday. I had a good time with that nigga. He remind me of Guru so fucking much, man. It's ridiculous. I swear to God, I started to call him Guru a couple times. Yeah, 63,000 and four. Wink beat me yesterday on some humbug shit, but that's because I ain't even, I ain't giving you no excuse. He beat me. I give him that humbug shit. I let him have that. For one, he was playing with the Buffalo Bills. Mind you, he a fucking Texan fan. And two, the Carolina Panthers are, hey, it ain't much you can do with them motherfuckers. I developed the winning method with them now, but it ain't much. It's going for a motherfucker to get the Carolina Panthers on the new version of Madden. You better goddamn know your game. You better know what time it is, or it's gonna be a fun ass whooping dished on your ass. But back to the content. Like I told y'all, August 29th deadline roster got to be shrunk to 53. If there's one player that I know is getting cut for sure, I got to say Cam Peoples. I mean, and shout out Frank. He was asked about Cam in his presser today, the press conference today. And he ain't really had too much to say about it. All he said, what he really said is he's not progressing. He's not progressing at the speed that they thought he was. So I already know that language. I already understand that lingo. That means bring me your goddamn playbook Monday morning. That's exactly what that means. They don't need to fuck around with the nigga neither. We got too many backs on this team that we got to siphon through and determine who is gonna be that guy for us. Me personally, I say Black shit. I'm liking Black shit. Even though Madden Black shit is a glimpse of hope. He's a ray of light. I absolutely like Black shit. I like what he brings as far as the running back. He has that speed, good low center of gravity, a good little running back. I need to see what I know the coaching staff trusts his hands because he's a punt returner. So his hands are nice and soft. The nigga will catch a ball. So I think Blackshear may get a lot more touches this week. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing Blackshear get a little more burn this week. And watching preseason week 3 this week against the Detroit Lions, I'm gonna see exactly if Cameron People does get any play. Because if we don't see Cam Peoples this week, that nigga was just a fucking locker. He was just a fucking training camp talk. That's all he was, nigga. You was just training camp talk. You was a space filler for training camp. That's all. Shit, hey, look, some niggas don't make it. Some niggas don't make it in the NFL, man. And some niggas you will like in preseason, but you'll fuck around and see his name on the cut list. It's done happened multiple times in my time. Shout out Ty. Shout out my nigga Guru. There you go. Say, he might sound like Guru, but he ain't Guru. That's a fact, Guru. What's up, baby boy? Shout out my nigga Guru. I done talked him up. My nigga, hey Guru, you fucking with me. I see that. Shout out my guy, man. How everything going, baby boy? How the little one? How the family? You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Guru. See, hey Guru, what you thought I forgot about you, baby boy? Hell nah, nigga. Hell nah. I ain't gonna ever forget about you. Shout out my nigga Guru. Alabama fan to the death. The nigga ain't been nowhere. Where you been at, Guru? Matter of fact, Guru, hold on. You stay your black ass right there. I'm dropping the link just for Guru. Don't nobody hit this link but Guru. Guru, hit the link when you ready. I gotta talk to you about something. I need to talk to you about something, Guru. Hit that goddamn link in the chat when you ready. Meanwhile, y'all hold up for everybody else. Shout out Till. I see you, nigga. I see you, Till. Y'all still ain't shit. Shout out the New Orleans Saints. They still ain't shit. Shout out Styles of Gaming. Sam Franklin needs to be on the team. Styles of Gaming. I know that's Howard. The only nigga mentioning Sam Franklin around this bitch in the last 4 to 8 months has been Howard. And shout out Styles of Gaming in the chat. Howard got a burner account. Howard, ain't nobody stupid. The hell wrong with you, Howard? Styles of Gaming. Yeah, Howard done changed his goddamn name. That's all. But again, shout out my nigga Guru, man. Whatever, Guru, if you don't want to pull up, you ain't got to. But if you do, you can pull up, drop your cam. I just want to ask you about a series of questions. That's it. Shout out Trevor Cunningham in the chat. They say he might sound like Guru. Yeah, there ain't no bullshit, Guru. Nigga Wink. I'm playing with this nigga on the Madden yesterday. We playing Madden. I got my headset here, but I swear that nigga sound just like you, nigga. Same mannerisms. You know what I mean? Start cussing and talking this. Hey, Guru, you know how you get playing Madden, nigga. You know what I mean? He said, I swear to God, I started to call him Guru 2 or 3 times. He getting hype at one time. I had to tell him to chill. I had to bust his ass, drop a long touchdown on him, tell me shut the fuck up. Then he hit me via message in the game talking about his headset died. I think the nigga wanted to lock in. Yeah, me. Said something about his damn headset. I don't know. You know how niggas get. But again, man, I got room for one more game tonight. Anybody want to play, man? Look, you got to jump in the Cash App. Sorry, you won't play one game. I got one more game in me tonight. I think that shit, goddamn hand be going numb on me. I don't like that shit. That shit ain't no fun. Shout out Leon Murray. Yeah, me. Matter of fact, link in the chat. Guru, if you hit it, my G. Anybody pull up, holler at me. Let me know who must fucking go. Let me know who the Carolina Panthers must cut before or on August 29th. Somebody talk to me. Shout out Carolina Paul's up 87. Turbo Speed, what up, babe? Hey, Turbo Speed, was that you yesterday? I was playing Turbo. Got your motherfucking ass drugged. Was that you, nigga? Shout out Turbo Speed in the chat. I swear to God that was you. One of you niggas named Turbo. Oh my goddamn friend list got your ass handed to you in the food line bag. Handed that nigga his whole ass in the food line bag. Shout out Turbo with your good playing ass. Shout out Tyler. Say soon as he can get on, you know I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Guru. I see you, my G. Just hey, good to see you though. That's all. It's good to see you. I want to know what the fuck you got to say about Bryce Young thus far. You know what I mean? You know, through training camp, now preseason about to wrap up. I want to know where you at. I want to know where you stand right now as far as Bryce Young. You know, hey Guru, you know a lot of these niggas that was, you know, Yay Bryce Young is now on some humbug shit. They hollering the Carolina Panthers might have reached for him, and right now they hollering Bryce Young. The pick for Bryce Young was a year too soon and shit like that, and he gonna get chewed the fuck up in the NFL. I'm hearing shit about Bryce not making it 3 to 4 weeks I mean all kind of dumb shit. All kind of dumb shit, Guru. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all step on that like button for me. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit we drop. I told y'all before, this is frequent. I do this every day. I'm picking the pace up on these niggas. The season getting too close. I'm too much of a competitor. You understand? This is just my competitive nature oozing out of me. Hey, man. Shout out T Wells said, goddamn, where the link at, man? Say where the link at, man. Shout out T Wells. What's up, my G?
Hey, what's going on, man? How's your day going, brother?
Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. 3:30. Hell, I'm feeling good. Beautiful, hot day in the Carolinas.
Yes,
What you?
sir.
I really can't say much.
Sh- Shout out to the chat. Hope the chat's having a great Sunday, man. Hope everybody's relaxing, man, kicking their feet up, or if you're not kicking their feet up, if you're hitting that clock, man, just stay relaxed, man, and smile, man. That's all we got to do, brother. That's how I feel.
Hey, hey, T Wells, say that one more time for the motherfuckers that ain't hear you, brother.
I said shout out to everybody. I said shout out to everybody in chat, man. Hope everybody is enjoying this Sunday. If you're off today, just kick your feet up and relax. If you got to punch that clock, go ahead and make the best of it, man. But smile while doing it, man.
That's a fact, T Well. T Wells lighting him a big old cigar. Hear me? Well, T Wells, who must be? Who must be cut? Who can't make this roster, my G?
What are you in regards to what like your potential starters or just like guys that were already on the bubble? Because that's my question, man.
So you ain't got one in particular.
I do, but I just want to ask you like on quote star or
Well, I tell you, T Well. Hey, your mic fucking up, man.
right
It's
now,
your
man. So we just
earbuds, nigga. It's your earbuds, nigga. They no earbuds on the planet are equipped to be on broadcast. StreamYard will let you know that shit. And if you had like some headphones to plug in your phone type shit, you'll get a way better, crisper microphone sound. But see, you using your head earbuds.
is that
That
better? Can you
shit,
hear me
that
now?
shit make say what, T Well?
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
Oh hell yeah. Way better.
Already. Hey, all right. So I'm gonna say this, man. Like, just looking at the preseason games, and you can go off the preseason games, but at the same time you can't because it's like straight vanilla. But man, like I see guys that stand on the sidelines after they play like one series and take the shoulder pads off over there clapping like they already made it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean to answer your questions, I think to be cut, you know, I think we can do away with YG.
Yeah, T Wells, we lost you, my G. Shout out T Wells. Hey, god damn. BJ, what poppin'?
Ain't nothing, man. How you doing this afternoon, this beautiful Sunday afternoon, man?
Hey,
Man, I'm feeling good, brother. Feeling real good. Talk to me.
I got a pot of butter beans going on right now, and I'm ready to hear what T. Wells got to say.
can y'all
Go
hear me?
ahead, T Wells. Yeah, you back. Go ahead. Talk
Yeah.
your shit.
So I mean, hey, like it's tough, man, because like they are keeping a lot of secrets away from us. You know what I'm saying? Like they are like throwing people out there, kind of saying, "Hey, we go with this." Because I mean, little do we know they may go out there balls are blazing of the first week, man, and just beat the hell out of Atlanta. Oh man, go out there, may not do nothing. But I think that shake up some stuff that are potential starters and put some other people in there. I think that being able to put another right guard in there. I really like my man. What's the guy?
Yeah, Camus Granger Hill. Shout out T Wells. T Wells, your shit dropping you again, man. Elaine.
What's up, huh?
All right, hold on, man. Let me say T Wells, hold on, man. Don't go nowhere. All right, T Wells, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? My bad, man.
Yeah, I got you.
I think our secondary is okay, but I think that I think we got to move some pieces in that defensive line and linebacker core, man. And granted, like we haven't seen all our studs yet, so I really don't know what to think, man. They're keeping everybody like in alls, man. Like we really don't know. I really don't know, man. So
All right. Hey, I can take that. Elaine, who cannot make the goddamn 53-man roster?
Uh, that's a difficult question, huh? I mean, I'm looking at the battles, right? And the battles that are going to lead to somebody getting cut are the quarterback battle, right? So maybe in my heart, I say Matt Corral, but it's hard to see a rookie getting a boot, man. It's really going to come down to that last preseason game, man. Of course, Cam Peoples is gone. Yeah, I don't know besides that, man. We got a lot of injuries at receivers, so it's going to be some no-name receivers making the squad just from the sheer numbers. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything that's really we don't really got nothing too crazy. I don't think there's any big names that aren't going to make the roster.
I mean, are you really certain about that?
So, somebody told me.
I'm trying to get an opinion from y'all. If there's a player on this team, right? As we all Panther fans, there's a player on this team, Elaine, that you absolutely fucking despise, right?
Yeah, but
you know,
CJ Henderson is that dude, but the risk of cutting him ain't really worth the reward. I mean, you got him under contract. This could be a boom or bust year for him. I mean, there's really no benefit to cutting him. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some guys that deserve to be cut and shit, man, and don't deserve, but the contract situation don't really lend it. You know, Corral really deserves to be cut, but we got him on a rookie deal. Shit, you might as well see if you can develop him. You need a third quarterback. You get what I'm saying? So I think, you know, talent-wise, yeah, these motherfuckers suck, and I don't like them on the team, but contract-wise, you really don't gain anything by cutting them. You get what I'm saying? The upside is more than the risk of just cutting them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out Nick Tri-State. What up, my G?
What up? You can hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yes,
What's goody, fellas?
Shit, man, we in here. We talking about the players the Panthers must cut.
And let me say this, man, listen. As fans, we gotta stop hyping up these undrafted rookies all the fucking time, man.
Hey, Elaine, there it is.
I said this when I said we need a power back. Cameron Peoples. So I was like, bro, he's an undrafted rookie.
Foreman.
Yeah. You got. Well, we tried, bro. We tried. We extended him an offer. He didn't take it.
But look how much he went to Chicago for. He went to Chicago for shit.
Right, but what happened, what sounds like happened, we offered him a deal. He didn't like it. He thought he could probably get a bigger deal. And when he went out there, he couldn't get a bigger deal, so he had to settle for less. That's probably what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
He wanted a bigger deal, and he played himself. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately. So, yeah, we every year we found a new undrafted rookie to hype up, man. Motherfuckers was telling me, go look at his highlights. But that motherfucker ain't about to make the team, man. So now we got to go. Now, when we go sign another running back, which I know we will do, motherfuckers like Chuba Hubbard might be on the cut list.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Hey,
well, Elaine, the only way I can see that is if the running back is of a higher caliber, like a fucking Kareem
Kareem
Hunt or
Hunt.
something. You know what I mean?
Leonard Fournette, maybe.
If the running back one of them type of niggas, then yeah, Chuba ass might be on the old Chuba
Uh,
might have a Uber on the
Leonard Fournette,
goddamn way.
Leonard Fournette will do the job, man. We might keep Leonard Fournette, Blackshear, and Brown. I don't even want to let go Blackshear or Brown, bro. Cause I like the way Brown runs. He has good vision. Blackshear, I like the way
Blackshear
he
got
runs.
great.
Blackshear a
He got
complete
great ball
back.
curve.
That's a
Blackshear
complete
got great
back
ball
right
curve
there.
vision.
Yeah.
I think the Carolina Panthers, and mind you, he was a Matt Rule. He was here under Matt Rule. I
No,
think
he's Matt Rule's wife pick.
yeah, who Blackshear? I'm talking
No,
about
no.
Blackshear, not Chuba. I'm talking
Chuba
Blackshear.
Huber. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, see, Blackshear has been under the radar, but kept his head down, kept working, has done what he had to do, stayed relatively healthy. Now, now what we're seeing out of Blackshear, and this is just my opinion, guys. We're seeing a running back to me could be like that little nigga. What was my little nigga name out in Kansas City that took over just this year? I
Oh,
forget his
McKinnon.
name. It is say
McKinnon.
again.
Jared
Pacheco.
McKinnon.
Pacheco. Yes, sir.
T, right?
Kano.
Yes, sir. This is what Blackshear gives me a hint of. This nigga's a complete back. He can catch. He's got
Right,
great fucking speed. Got
right,
good balance. Low center of gravity. Good fucking vision. We talking about running back attribute.
right. So what happens? What happens is somebody like Blackshear. That what a team could do is you could try to cut them and hide them on your practice squad, but that's risky, right? So when they eventually bring in another running back, I'd rather keep Blackshear on the roster and cut Chuba, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, well, I tell you like this, Elaine, you may have a point because again, Blackshear was bought here under Matt Rule. He been under the radar. You know what I mean? He
Yeah,
he got run under Steve Wilkes. A good flash or two last year. Got a great flash already this year under a
yep,
new regime. I say get a nigga more touches, give him more opportunity, man.
yep,
You
yep.
got to remember,
And in
he's
order
also
to
a
do
starting
that,
returner.
do you split the
For
carries
what?
between him and Chuba?
You got to remember, he's
What
also
I'm
our starting returner.
That's a
right.
fact.
Exactly. So let's talk numbers. We're only keeping what 3 running backs, y'all think, or 4?
We should keep 4.
Okay.
Four.
Nah,
Gotta
I
be
don't know.
right now.
Miles be getting hurt, man. Miles got
You ain't never
durability
going
issues.
into the regular season with 4 fucking running backs on the active depth chart.
Your starter got a groin injury.
I've seen teams do it, but it just depends on if those running backs play special teams and shit like that. One point, the Ravens
At the
carried.
most I've seen the New England bring 3 of them in on the depth chart. That's because they was down a slot fucking receiver. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. 4 running backs on the depth chart. That's I don't know.
Well,
You gonna keep Chuba?
I say I ain't never seen.
If you keep Chuba,
I want to
you gotta
express the
do it.
concern I have because I know all of us here are Panther fans and we've respected Taylor Moton and what he's done and how he's worked. But I'm afraid he's hit a wall now because he has not looked good, yo.
Are you talking about? Oh yeah, no. I told y'all last year that nigga.
Yeah. That's been about 2 years to make
declining,
it.
bro.
Yeah. He been digressing every year now.
He is not looking good, bro. And to be honest, 2-3 years ago, he was one of the premier fucking right tackles in the league. And
I said about 4 years, 3,
yeah, I'm
4,
scared
3
he
to
might have
4
just hit
years.
a wall at this point.
Yeah.
And that's kind of scary because I was real high on our edges with Icky and Taylor. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it like, man, we have one of the best left tackle, right tackle combos in the league.
You know what sucks though?
That's why I said a couple lives back, man. And
damn, is that T Wells? Am I?
Yeah, that T Wells. My nigga T Wells shit all bad today.
What's fucked up, Unc, is like we're saying all this shit where the right tackle might not be right. These motherfuckers got to work out because we don't got a first or a second round pick next year. We can't.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
We do have a second round pick next year, Elaine.
Somebody told me we didn't, man. I thought we did. Somebody
God
had corrected
damn,
me.
Elaine. What the
This
hell,
upcoming
brother? We got a second round pick next year.
we
Don't be
don't have
so
a second.
quit listening to people, nigga. Do
Okay,
your
okay. Yeah,
research.
no, I thought we did, and somebody just in passing was like, no, we got a second round pick. I was like, okay, all right, but yeah, okay, so we good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would love to get back into the first. God damn it.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
possible.
saying. That's what I'm saying, man. If we have a fucked up season where we win 5 games and we like, yo, we actually need help here, and there, we ain't got the draft capital anymore, man. So this shit gotta work, man.
The way you talking, Brian Burns will get you back in the first.
That's what I'm saying. I was literally just thinking that, dog. I'm like, yo, if we're having a bad year with Burns on his expiring contract, I wouldn't be surprised if we move him.
Yeah,
To get a first
we'll
back.
move him for real. Yeah, that'll be perfect. If the season ain't going well, yeah, move him.
But I wouldn't want
Take
to
those
do
2
that.
first
I
round picks.
love Burns. I think he's elite as a pass rusher.
Now hold on, now hold on. Wait, and hold the fuck up. Now mind y'all. Now who just said that? Let's be clear on who just said that. Nick Tri-State. Nick Tri-State said that. This is a
brilliant idea, Nick.
now hold
Brilliant
on,
idea.
Elaine. Hold up, Elaine. Now mind y'all, this Nick. Hey Nick, this your first time hitting the platform, my G?
You feel me? I used to be on with you and and Big Cat over there.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
your voice.
But as far as yours, yeah, this is my first time up here.
Hey, I love you for pulling up. Now, Nick, you already know what time it is. You're gonna have to explain yourself. But saying you now say what you said again, Nick, so everybody can hear you and understand what you just said.
So with us trading up for Bryce Young, obviously you got to make a move to get your franchise quarterback, and us not having that first rounder this year. If we get to week 8 and we're 2-6, 2-5, 2-6, it wouldn't surprise me, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if we traded Burns to get a first rounder back. Not at all. Definitely wouldn't surprise me.
Oh no, that ain't what you just said. You said you love Brian Burns. You thought he was an elite pass rusher.
Because he is.
Right, but he was saying, if things are going bad, if things are going bad during the season, then we need to go ahead and dump Burns. So it's about supporting Bryce Young, man. So if things aren't going good, then we need to dump these defensive pieces for capital so we can help and surround Bryce Young with talent.
I'm about to
Nick, you correct. Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's where you was getting at.
I might stir something up right now. I don't even think Brian Burns is our best D lineman. I think Derek Brown's about to have a breakout.
No, he can't go.
Derek Brown can't go.
That's 2 different skill sets, though. That's a pass rusher versus a run stopper. But
here's my thing: Derek Brown is both. Derek Brown can get.
Okay, hey Nick, I appreciate that. Let me ask you something, there, Nick. Mm-hmm. What you saying that you believe Derek Brown's our best defensive lineman?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Well, let me ask you this. Instead of saying why, let me say this. Should the Carolina Panthers have built this defense around Derek Brown more so than Brian Burns? Is that why this defense or the identity of this defense has taken so long to
this is such a
materialize, my G?
Yeah. So this is a tough question, bro, because I think Burns is a special talent. The way Derek Brown, y'all understand football. The way he affects the game is not through numbers. You feel me?
Not at all.
It's not at all, bro. The way that man chews up, like he's pause. Obviously, he swallows up blocks, bro. 2, 3. I've seen him be blocked by 3 people, bro. Like that's elite. Like when there's 2 people blocking and a third man has to come and help, that shows elite ability. Like everyone just looks at sacks, and everyone wants to look at stats. People got to understand. You got to look at the game a completely different way than just stats. There's things intangibles that don't show up on a stat sheet that matter. And DB, bro, DB is a dog. Like he's a straight dog. And I think he's someone who, yes, to answer your question, I think we should have built the defense around him. Yes.
Hey, Nick. Hey, yo, Nick.
Talk to me.
Talk that shit, my G. That's a fucking fact, man. That's a fucking fact. I mean, because I think about what this defense looks like if you build it around Derrick Brown more so than trying to build it from the outside in. Yeah, I don't get this shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's exactly why we in Derrick, we in Brian Burns' 5th-year fucking option, and this nigga hollering he want 20 plus million, and a lot of us don't think he deserve it. You know what I mean?
So here's my thing too. We still have even let's just say hypothetically Burns left, we still got a lot of young pieces on defense. You feel me? JC in my opinion has potential to be, forget saying top 5. I think he has the potential to be the best corner in football. I think he has the potential to be the best corner in football. Like he could play up at the line, he could play man, he could play zone, he could tackle, he can do everything. You feel me? I think Chin's a dog, man. You feel me? Steve Atwater. When Steve Atwater's your uncle, or what is it, Godfather, you're destined to be a great NFL player. Let's just stop it right there. You feel me?
That ain't always the case, big.
I feel you, but
if you're calling Chin a dog, listen. If you're calling Chin a dog, you're talking about his first year. That's
Chin, we didn't utilize Chin correctly last year. We did not utilize.
Okay, yeah, we're on the same page because Chin as a safety really ain't it, right?
Yeah.
So he needs to be back close to the line of scrimmage, and maybe he could be like he was his rookie year.
Yeah, because he got robbed out the defensive rookie of the year, in my opinion. They gave it a chase.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I still don't know why.
But
yeah,
they could have. I hear exactly what y'all saying. So, Nick, let me ask you a question. Who must the Carolina Panthers cut before August 29th? Who cannot make this 53-man roster?
As far as someone who I think potentially could be who could contribute, that because there's always, every team has to go through, they have to cut 1 or 2 players that, you know what I'm saying? Every team has to go through that where it's like, it's on the cusp, like, it's always a tough cut. But my opinion, damn, I really got to think about this. CJ, bro. I don't like CJ. No, I think I like Keith Taylor more than CJ.
See, see, but when you talk about cutting CJ, we gotta, because you're gonna keep 4
CJ
corners,
a bust,
right?
Bro, he a bust. He just
no,
a bust.
I got you, Nick. Follow me. I get that he's bad, right? But when you say who needs to get cut, you're gonna keep 4 corners, right? So if you our top 2 startings, you like Keith Taylor, who are you gonna keep over Henderson on this roster? Because that's really what cuts. It's not who sucks. It's like who do you keep over him? Because you need 4 corners. Did you cut the guy at the last year of his deal that could boom? Over who?
So here's my thing.
Right? Hold on real quick, Nick. Let me say this. Elaine, you cut CJ Henderson, he gonna fuck around and sign a big deal somewhere else this year. I promise you.
Oh my God!
Not a 1 year deal. Somebody gonna get that nigga a 4-year big one.
No way you believe that. There ain't no way you believe that, man.
No way you.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I believe that. Because regardless of what did Eli Apple go and get a job? A fucking a lengthy deal. He got a lengthy deal in Cincinnati.
Eli Apple was better than him, man.
Yeah.
Fuck he was not.
He was
by anything, Eli Apple and CJ Henderson the same player.
No.
Eli Apple was terrible in Carolina.
I'm respectfully.
You cut CJ Henderson, his ass gonna go get a big check. I promise you.
Okay.
Hey, somebody want to take that one? There's nothing this man has done that would even elude anybody to think that, man. Like
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you the landscape of the NFL. That motherfucker go somewhere and get a 4-year, $20 to $30 million deal, bro.
From who? From
any team out this motherfucker that need a cornerback.
Just give me one. Just give me one team.
I don't know. Any team will take it.
He'll get a prove-it deal. Somebody will bring him on. He can't start no
But
bro.
as far as the fourth corner, bro, Xavier Woods. The thing that's good with our defense is it's very versatile. If we need to play
Right,
down,
Eric Rowe can play safety corner, nickel corner though, not outside.
Eric Rowe could play inside too. He could be that fourth corner.
Right, but our outside corners, bro. What corner? We really only got, but C.J. Henderson is the only corner that can really has experience playing outside. So let's say Dante Jackson can't come back. Who do you put on the outside? C.J. Henderson, the only one with experience doing that.
I feel you.
Who do you replace him with?
Yeah, like
if you're going to trade him or cut him, what are you going? Who are you going to replace him with?
Shout out to Unc, because Unc brought this up, man. It kind of went over my head at first, and I realized, like, yeah, all of our corner depth is kind of nickel guys. As far as outside corners, they don't really got nobody who can play outside like that. So if CJ, you got C.J. Henderson, I get that he sucks, but like you don't really got a better replacement, man.
Hell no, Elaine not on this team right now. That's why I say that little nigga getting more and more leverage every day. Don't let C.J. Henderson fuck around get 5, 6, 7 interceptions this year.
Come on,
God willingly, bro. Your lipstick got tears if he does that.
You talking about come on, but I bet your black ass would be hollering C.J. Henderson. He fuck around, be on the verge of getting 5. Hey, you let him. Hey, look. I mean, I'm just hypothetically speaking right now. I'm hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, but you understand.
I don't know if this nigga go.
Right. But the problem is, from what the depth chart is showing, it looks like Jeremy Chin is going to replace him in nickel packages. Our primary nickel seems to be Jeremy Chin at this point, right? So he hasn't left good enough impression on the coaches to make it out the depth chart. Granted, it was an early depth chart. He's not on the depth chart as the starting nickel at this point. So the coaches seem not to think as highly as you do about him.
Well, Elaine, you keep spewing that bullshit. We'll see. Elaine.
Yeah, anything can happen. The depth chart switch around.
I'm telling you right now. Dante Jackson was banged up a little bit after this preseason game.
Right, so C.J. Henderson's going to take his place on the outside, yeah.
And he's coming back from a serious injury. We can't sit here and act like an Achilles tear is like a easy injury to come back.
It's a concern.
Hey, what was his injury? What's his injury? Was it the same leg or some shit?
Don't make me lie to you, Elaine. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Hey, what's up? What's going on,
I've been trying to get a little information on what it is, but I don't know. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
They real hush about all these injuries, man. My fault, bro. Go ahead.
Boy, what you talking about?
Not much. I got a question for you. Y'all haven't played Andy Dalton in preseason yet?
And Andy Dalton hadn't played Andy Dalton in preseason.
Hey, look, Andy Dalton
was in his contract.
He on the sideline high as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm thinking. That was in the contract.
That Andy Dalton contract.
Man, he goated, bro. He goated. He ain't got to play. He good.
Andy Dalton signed that contract and said, listen, I will not play in preseason, period.
It sounds about right.
You guys really think that's what it is? Like, honestly? Yeah. Or you guys, seriously?
Why would he play?
He could have went anywhere.
I'm telling y'all, I think he's tweaked. I think he's hurt. I think he's ailing something. That's just me. That's alleged. I don't know this for a fact. I'm just talking about from what I've been seeing and shit. I think Andy's hurting a little bit. Or I don't know what to say about it.
If you look around,
it's just so weird.
It's kind of strange. You know what I mean?
It is weird because this is the reason why I brought that situation up, because I'm starting to think they don't want the NFL people to see Andy Dalton compared to like a Bryce Young type offense there, and then make it seem like, oh my God, it's so underwhelming with Bryce because Andy is controlling it better. I just think that you guys are trying to hide a quarterback competition there, and you're just like forcing Bryce Young there, forcing it upon the fans, bro. Remember, I was here not too long ago, and I was telling you about Andy Dalton coming out saying that he sees himself as a 32 type player, like as a starter in this league. Remember, I came. It was like a month ago or two that I was up here and telling you that. So
Yeah,
I don't
so
know, man. There's
hold on,
something
Nick.
I think cooking behind doors that I don't even think the fans know about it yet because the organization is running their PR stunts right now.
I
Hold on,
don't
hold on.
think it's that deep.
So hold on. You're telling me you think there's a secret quarterback competition going on with the Panthers?
No. There's no
Oh,
quarterback competition. It's all Bryce Young. But in reality, if it was a fair, open competition, then it'll be more like Andy Dalton's
closer is
team
what
right
you're
now, if
saying.
you
Okay.
ask me. Yeah, they're hiding
I
that
don't
and
know about
they're
that.
not allowing it. That's
Nah,
just me.
I don't buy
I
that.
think you know what you want. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. I'm a diehard. I've loved the Panthers since they came into the league in '96 when I was a 6-year-old young pup, and I saw them chilling with my uncles, and I was like, I like the team with the baby blue. This kid, bro, everyone's hyping up Caleb Williams. I'm telling you right now, this kid's gonna be better than Caleb Williams. Mark my words, bro. Mark my
Bryce,
words. Yes, he might not figure it out right away, but by year 3, bro, he's going to be a top 3 quarterback in the league. Top 3, top 4 quarterback in the league in about 3 years. Book it
I
You
can
know
right
what
believe
I
now.
it.
saw? You know what I saw in Friday's preseason game?
What was that?
I saw Bryce Young checking out of fucking plays. I saw this coaching staff giving Bryce Young the fucking keys to the offense. Now, little sample size of that it was, but I seen it. But that just goes to the point when I remember the fucking media putting out that bullshit about Bryce being as smart IQ wise as
Yeah.
Peyton Manning. You see what I'm saying? Now it don't look like what Peyton was doing or is animated. You know, Peyton was animated with his shit. Omaha type shit. He was animated with that
Mm-hmm.
shit. But Bryce was clearly coming to the line, surveying the defense, and then checking out of whatever they was in and putting the team in better positions. Because every time he checked out, the play was for a positive play. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if
Oh yeah.
if this is if I can hang my hat on Bryce Young being able to do just that for the rest of his career and stay healthy. This is something we ain't never had. Cam didn't come in the gate as a fucking rookie preseason week 2, checking in and out of plays because he sees shit different. You know what I mean? And even Frank White alluded to this shit in his press conference yesterday. Yeah, no, it was yesterday or day before. He said he said Bryce was seeing it well when they asked that motherfucker about Bryce checking out of the plays. He said Bryce was seeing it well yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
He said Bryce also wanted to throw the fucking ball more. You can tell he did. He came to the sideline, but you can tell Bryce wanted to throw the ball more. That's what Frank said. So if Bryce mentally is now follow me, guys. Preseason week 2. If Bryce has already mentally grasped the concept
Oh,
in the NFL of coming to the fucking line after breaking the huddle and checking the defense, whether the play he put him in or not is right or wrong, but he is already under the understanding that he has that leeway or that confidence to do it at the NFL level. Do y'all remember when I was telling you motherfuckers Bryce Young has already translated to the NFL level?
he
Do
is
y'all
wise.
remember me saying
He's
that?
he's wise behind his years, Unc. Seriously, like the way he carries himself and how, and you're saying intelligence wise, he is
No,
he is
no, no,
far
fuck
years
all
ahead of
that. Do you remember me saying what I said? That's what I'm asking.
I remember you saying a lot of things that were valid. You feel me?
Oh, real quick. Kid, hold on, wait, let me put that up there. Let me put that up. Hold
Let
on
I
me.
real
mean,
quick.
y'all could like what Bryce Young is off the field, but
No,
the
no,
concerns
hold
on
on,
the
Pete
field,
Takes. Hold
no,
on, Pete Take. Hold on, baby. Shout
my
out
bad.
Kevin Sullivan for that super chat, lighting the screen up on social fucking Sunday. Yeah, yeah. He say, I see that y'all depth will be a crucial detriment as the season progresses. He say, I just want y'all to be totally healthy for week 1 as whooping Ryder or
Yeah, all
Ritter.
right.
Man,
Yeah.
stop playing with me, man. Ain't nothing about the Atlanta Falcons fucking scary, man,
Yeah.
except for the city.
Let's
Except for the dark ass city y'all got. That's why the crime rate so high. The city goddamn too dark. I
Hey, we'll
told
Hey,
you
see.
now,
hey,
ain't
Hey,
nothing
Kevin.
scary about the
Hey,
That's
fucking
Kevin.
crazy, Doc.
We'll see how Bijan feeling when he tried running up there in '95, fall on top of him one time. We'll see how he start doing.
Hey,
man.
but
Like
How he
I
I
start
mean,
have a
doing.
question
they
to you.
act
I
like
have a
that
question for
nigga
you guys.
is the next Walter Payton or somebody. Man, stop
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
playing with me.
Look,
Bijan
hey,
Robinson is like
hey,
he's like
hey,
Ricky Williams. Like he's a Ricky Williams type player to me. Don't get
No,
me
he
wrong.
won't
Ricky
even
Williams is
he won't
nice,
even be
but he not.
Ricky fucking Williams. Mind you, Ricky Williams, if you go look up his numbers, Rick, never mind what he went through in his no in his personal life, but that nigga had numbers, touchdowns, big runs. That damn Bijan Robinson ain't proved shit yet. That nigga ain't nobody in this league yet.
Hell
hey,
yeah.
no, I got.
These niggas
I
building
like
their
that.
team around a fucking running back. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all goddamn self.
Don't
We
Hey,
do
done
that
done
shit,
that
leave him alone,
already.
man.
It don't work.
I like that you brought up that the point that you brought up with Peyton Manning because that all the attributes and not having the wins because he was 3-13 the first year and then went 13-3 his second year.
See?
So I feel you on that.
And
I
I
mean,
heard you guys.
I'm
I
just
heard.
saying. I mean, this is what I saw in Bryce Young in the last preseason game. This is why I say again, I don't need to see him week 3, but if he plays week 3 like he ain't do nothing but flex a little bit, I think they'll go down the field in week 3. They'll try to
I
open it up as far as deeper passing attack as the couple series Bryce play. But other than that, I'm not for him playing in this in the last preseason game.
How do you
And
feel about this?
I want to see.
This is quick, and I'm gonna be out of here. I appreciate you guys rolling it up, and I can't wait to face you guys week 6. I'm a Dolphin fan, by the way, but I mean I'm just a NFL fan in general. But how do you feel about this? Because I've been hearing you, especially you and all your guys that come up here, always consistently talk about trading Brian Burns, and at first I wasn't like I was like, no, you can't trade that guy, bro. Like you drafted him, you got to do what you got to do. He's really great, But now that the Colts have Jonathan Taylor, like available, I like you have to guys have to be able to make this trade for Jonathan Taylor to help
Hell no,
out
we got no
Bryce Young, man,
assets, bro.
because you
We got no
guys have
assets.
no you got to do a player trade. You got
No,
to do a player trade because you guys
Bryce
don't
needs a
have
wide
the run.
receiver more
Miles
than a running
Sanders
back.
is not gonna tote the rock for you guys like how you guys been sounding up here. And then Bryce really doesn't have the receivers with the separation needed to just beat him with his arm all game. The Panthers need a strong run game right now. And I think due diligence would be for him is trading Brian Burns to the Colts for a Jonathan Taylor and just hand it off. Let him work off the play action heavy in Carolina. Let me know how you feel about that, Unc, and thank you for having me up, dude.
Yeah, shout out Pete. Shout out Peter
Sound good.
Tate. Now it don't. It actually don't sound good. I mean, we'll cancel that order. You
That's
know what I
horrible
mean?
there. That's a horrible
Because
order.
But at the
if
same
I'm
time,
coming off Brian Burns, Pete Tate, I need future capital. I'm sorry. That player for player trade shit just doesn't work for me. You feel me? It
Oh,
just
you
don't work
remember
for me, bro.
you remember
but
the
one thing,
Redskins, the Champ Bailey and the Clinton Portis type trade?
Dude,
You know
that
what I'm
was
saying?
that was like 2004 or 5. Like
yeah,
this is a new NFL where you don't win Super Bowls off a star running back anymore. You got to have a collective group that all buying together to win Super Bowls, man. I mean,
Right.
I see your point. I see your point, my man, and like I understand that, but like no, I mean if that's the case, um, the running backs in NFL would be a premium right now, but they're not. I mean, it's all about committee. I mean, everybody's having multiple stables in the barn. I mean, look at your team. The Dolphins have multiple running backs in the stable to get one job done. I mean, one guy may rush for 80 yards one game, the next guy may do this. So that trading for a premium position to a non-premium position, that's not going to work.
That's a fact. That's a fact, T. Well.
Unless you're saying like trading Brian Burns for picks. I mean, that's the option, but I mean, trading Brian Burns for a running back. I mean, no. I mean,
so, yeah, he's gonna want us to pay him, and why would we do that when we could have just paid Brian Burns type shit? You feel me? Like,
yeah.
It don't make no sense. Shout out Riz B for that super chat, lighting the screen up. He say, "Oh, get that goddamn Dolphin fan the fuck out of here."
I'm out of here,
Shout out
man.
Yeah,
Peter
yeah,
P.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm out
yeah,
of here, man.
yeah. Trade for Jonathan Taylor. He not even
Hey.
healthy. His own team won't even sign him.
Hey, I got a
Come
question for
on,
you.
man.
Hey,
I'm
hold on,
trying
hold
to
on.
I'm
What you
trying to
say? What you say,
destroy the
T. Will?
Panthers, guys. My fault.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
you
I
good.
see that. I see that. I see that.
Hey,
Hold on, BJ. Hold on, BJ. What you say, T. Will?
so I got a question for you, man. So did you see how the offense moved when Thomas Brown was caught in plays as opposed to Frank Wright? Even if it was like second, third string, like some of those guys responded better to Thomas Brown as
Yeah, I
opposed to
saw.
Frank
You know,
Wright.
I saw that shit.
How you feel about
You
that,
know,
man?
I saw. I mean, well, the real question is it time for Frank to just pass over the goddamn keys to the offense? That's the question.
so
I thought that
here's
was
my thing
already
with that.
understood.
Here's my
I
thing
need
with
to.
that.
You know what? Now, I'm wondering why Frank hadn't let Thomas call plays for Bryce yet. You feel what I'm saying? See, now
Mm-hmm.
I need to know what it looks like when Bryce is when he and Bryce here now. You know what I mean? More so than Matt Corral and the other nigga.
It's
Yeah.
all about ego. Who want to take the credit? It's about the ego. I think that's what it looking like.
I mean, Frank said it. He said, "Man, Thomas called a hell of a game, man." He said, "Man, he's good. He's sharp." He said, "Thomas sharp as hell." He said a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like that's say like you brought him in to. I mean, listen, like if you brought him in to learn under you, but then the players are responding better to a Thomas Brown personality as opposed to Frank Wright 1995 personality. Of
Yeah,
course,
it can be a little thing, T.
Nah, I wouldn't
Wells.
say 1995,
It
bro,
can
because
almost be the rhythm of the rhythm of the way you relay the plays to the quarterback or the team. You know what I mean? Like during like one play after another. Hell, I don't know. I don't know. It could be anything that 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 makes the team react different under Frank versus Thomas. I don't know what it is.
so
y'all gotta
You hear
remember
me?
something
so
about
I
y'all
look
gotta remember
so I
something real
look at
quick
it.
about
I
Frank
look at
Wright, real quick.
I look at it like this, man, so like you remember when the Netflix series quarterbacks how like Patrick Mahomes came out and said like Andy Reid allow us to kind of twinkle like kind of like move the plays around a little bit in practice. Like that's kind of Andy Reid kind of letting those young guys kind of say, hey, this is the base that I'm doing, but you guys kind of have a little fun. I mean, like if I mean as an older coach, if you can't find a way to relate to some of the young guys, you got to do a different path in order to get these guys to be on board because everybody does not want to hear the old school way. I mean, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys in the locker room pretty much don't even remember that Frank Wright played quarterback unless they like Google it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it as far as like some of those guys, some of those younger guys in the locker room are relatable to Thomas Brown as opposed to Frank Wright, even though he's the head coach.
I feel you. Here's my thing though with Frank
That-
Wright though. Y'all gotta remember something. He was there in Philly, bro, when Philly was doing all that crazy stuff on offense and they won the Super Bowl. That he was the offensive coordinator then.
But yeah,
Here's my thing. Here's my thing with the preseason. I understand people are a little. There's Panther fans out there kind of scared. Oh, this, that. We're not looking good. Listen, I don't think our offense has shown any of our cards yet. You feel me? Like they haven't done any plays. They've just been running regular stuff. There's probably about 20, 30 plays in the offensive playbook that's in the playbook that they haven't even ran probably in preseason yet, bro.
That's
You
a
know what I
fact.
mean? They're waiting until the regular season. They don't want teams to see that.
So
It's chess. Y'all know how football chess. They don't want teams
Hey,
to go
hey,
to the film room and be like, oh, we got to prepare for this, that, and the third. Like, you feel
true,
me?
hey, hold on, fellas. That's a fact. That's a fact, Nick. Shout out my guy Andrew for that super chat, lighting the screen up today. He say trading for a running back. That's a losing proposition, brothers. You hear
Yes,
but
it
me?
is.
but Nick, but Nick, I understand where you're coming from, but like if you can't run the basic stuff uh at a professional level, what makes think that when you're trying to run the real stuff is going to be greater difference. Like, if you
Practice.
if you can't if you can't master pre-algebra, what may think you gonna master algebra 1, algebra 2, you know what I'm saying, and then get an effective grade. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. I mean, I think that's a different type of like you said earlier, Nick. Like, I think it's a different type of coalition that's going on between the play calling from like Frank and Thomas. But like, I mean, if we always saying that this is vanilla offense, which we see it is, but hell, they can't even run the basic shit right.
Well, that comes into
Thomas isn't a McVay, man.
I don't
You
know
can't
no,
about
no,
that,
no,
T.
no,
Well.
no, 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 no. I can't let him do that
That's a
because
little too far, T. Well.
that comes into a lot about muscle memory and being an athlete. So if you're doing these set of plays all week long, and then you get to a preseason game and switch up and just get vanilla, your time is gonna be thrown off. So I
Man,
can't
did
buy
y'all
that.
hear Bryce after the games Friday? Bryce said, "Man, we running shit. We running in training camp out there. We ain't making no noise." Bryce told us that. Y'all ain't hear that shit.
But
He
then,
said,
okay,
"Yeah." He said, "Yeah."
Offense
They
ain't
asked
looking
him
good, man,
about
if
the
that's the
vanilla
case.
play calling. When Bryce said, "Well, I ain't putting too much into that." He said that we're actually running things we've been running in training camp. You know what I
But then,
mean? We
but then,
hadn't.
all right,
He said we hadn't even put an installment in for any of the. Yeah, I mean Bryce know what time it is over there. He know
yeah.
what's going on.
rookie quarterback
So
needs a
I
receiver that
understand that.
creates
So
separation.
then that's a, I mean, that's a problem. Like, if they like if they can't run whatever game plan they put in for this preseason defense, whatever, and it's a struggle for others to catch on board. Even the first team, players, whatever. Now, I see that as a concern right now, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. I
Pelicans, New
don't know. I
Orleans,
ain't
bro.
too good. Yeah.
Indianapolis had the worst offensive line in football when Andrew Luck was there. What you talking about, bro?
Yeah, week one gonna show us a lot. I tell you
Yeah,
that shit.
that's all. That's all that matters. We're week 1 right now.
Like Frank White said in his last press conference,
Yeah,
after this game here, he said we had more injuries than I like. He said he had more injuries more injuries than he really liked to have right about now. That motherfucker said shit. I might not play no goddamn body. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Shit, we
yeah.
might just forfeit week 3, depending on how I feel.
Yeah, everybody's cautious with their own organization going into the regular season. I mean, everybody knows that, But at the same time, it's like trying to get everybody on the same page, is my concern. It's like, okay, well, you got to put something out on the field. You know what I'm saying? So even if we say we're going to run straight off tackle for like 13 plays, but then everybody's not understanding what off tackle is, then that's a problem. So is it the people have been there running the plays, or just the play call? That's all I'm saying. Is I think that's an issue that we have to like look at going into it, or are they gonna come out here a week 1 and say, what, fuck it, we're doing something totally different. We're throwing no 35, 40 points. That may happen or may not. So
Yeah. You never know. All I know is we should have traded 2 future thirds and kept DJ, because he would have been the perfect fucking receiver for Bryce, bro.
they
Perfect
was
receiver.
Yeah, but two
What is the
future
Chicago.
guarantee
thirds.
Chicago
Chicago
gonna
I
take
don't
that?
I
I'll
don't
take the
think
2
two
future thirds,
threes
bro.
two threes would have got the job done.
He wouldn't have.
An extra future second, bro. Because
Damn.
No, that wouldn't have did it. No, I don't think that
I
would have
don't
did it
know.
either. Because
Yeah,
you looking
I
at the
don't. Yeah,
combine.
I
Listen,
don't
man,
think
my
it
thing
would
with
have did
draft
it
picks
neither.
is you never know, man. You never know.
Because
No,
because if you remember
I'd rather
Chicago
trade a
Bears,
damn draft
the
pick if I know
Chicago
I'm getting something
Bears
back.
value DJ Moore as a first overall
That's
pick.
first overall pick, and that's the question: how many players on our roster before we made a trade were like first round picks in a trade? You probably had
One,
what, like
one.
two, one. You know what I'm saying? One or two.
Oh
DJ
yeah,
Moore.
no, it was only one at the time that we would
Yeah,
that was really, a asset or that we put up as a trade asset, and it was it ain't like we had to hide it, nigga. It was reported that the Panthers was taking offers for Brian Burns. Let's not forget this, fellas.
Yeah.
The
Let's
Rams
not
offered two
forget.
ones on.
Let's not forget, like there was actual reports coming out that the Panthers was offered first round picks for Brian Burns.
Two.
Right.
The Rams offered two. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and let's not forget that it was more than one team. So let's not forget that the Panthers was actually
Hold
shopping this
on.
black ass.
Yo, how do we know? How do we know that's not still in play? Low key.
I mean,
See,
Hey, look, I
that's a
told
big one. That's a big one now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
a big one.
told y'all. Shit, this
Yeah,
nigga
that's a
ain't
big one.
signed no
Because the Rams, let's
long-term
be
deal
honest,
yet. The
we
Panthers are
understand business here.
purposely not trying to reach his fucking number.
Rams are probably gonna be like, all right, we're not gonna give you 2 ones anymore. You said no to that, but we could work with that. You feel me? It's probably like maybe we can get our one back this year and maybe get a second back that we gave up for Bryce. And then it's like, feel me? We got a franchise quarterback and we basically count back everything we gave up to get him.
Oh, what a sweet deal it'll be. If the
I think
Panthers would finesse, I'll take a first and a second for his ass.
I tell you
Hey,
right now.
And don't
Shit,
get
fuck
it
all
twisted.
that
Brian
2
Burns
first
is a
rounds right
special
there.
player,
That shit,
man.
that's sip
He's
sale.
special.
I'll take a first and a second, preferably a first and a third if they high picks.
I tell you, look. I tell you right now. If
hey.
if our season isn't going the way that it needs to go, I say by week 6, they probably get rid of Burns, man, and get those picks back.
And see, I'm telling you, I saw Big Cat early this morning, and he was saying some stuff that made sense, man. It's like he was like, Brian Burns, the reason he ain't
Hold
playing, he
on,
might be
say
quiet.
that
And
again.
I'm looking like maybe
Hold on, you got to say that again,
Brian Burns might
BJ.
be quietly holding out.
We ain't hear shit you
He
said.
might be quiet.
Yeah, you blacked
I
out.
said, okay, my bad. I said Brian Burns might be quietly holding out. He might be the reason he not playing. This might be some other stuff going on in the background with him. Because he waiting on TJ Watt. Am I not correct? Is he waiting on TJ Watt?
No disrespect to that, bro. But you feel me? He ain't no TJ.
He's waiting on his deal to scale what he's going to get. Not saying to get
like
the same thing.
He shouldn't get more
Yeah,
than
now
TJ.
Burns ain't holding out. And, hey, he actually didn't he played in the first preseason game, I think. Or
Hey, he threw that out there. The Big Cat threw that out there, and I saw it. I was like, maybe it could be a possibility. I don't know. We'll see. We will see because we haven't seen him touch the field, bro.
He don't need to. God forbid get injured. God,
I'm just saying. That got put in my head when he said it this morning. I was like, maybe.
I tell you what, though, motherfucker, holler around and holler first and the second or first and the third. I'm sending that nigga in the Uber quick as I can. Y'all think? Hey, look, because because y'all just said it. Y'all just said it. What we gave up, we flipped it for a first overall pick. Went from 9th to 1st. Got the fucking quarterback we needed. And if you gonna tell me a team, and mind you, Chicago still try and fuck on that pussy. They won't come off something. So and the reports already that it was a first round. I think I'm squeezing the trigger, man. And sooner or later, the Brian Burns talk for trade value or high trade value gonna be dead. I mean, how long we think this nigga gonna be at a high value? Yeah, fuck around, should have got rid of that nigga 3 years in advance, and then we're gonna have him 3 years too fucking long.
Man, look, man. If he looking for that money, man, he might as well go sit out this year, bro. Because
that's what I'm talking about.
Because we ain't paying him. If you're looking for that top 3 money, he might as well go sit out this year, bro. Because we ain't gonna pay him. He might as well go sit out.
He'd need for him to get top 3 money, bro. He'd need to get like 16, 17 sacks.
No. I mean, I understand that, Nick, but I'm saying like if he's looking to get that right now, and we ain't looking to pay that right now.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel that. I mean, if he's gonna bet on himself, he made his go play out on this little 5th-year deal, man, and go ahead and sign somewhere else, man. At the end of the season, man, or sit out because we ain't gonna try to pay that money, man.
Now stay right there, T. Wells. As a Panther fan on the panel and in the chat, and let's say this is Brian Burns' path to just know all. Let's say Brian Burns has made his mind up that he's only going to play under this $16 million 5th-year option, and after this year, Brian Burns has already made his mind up to walk and leave Charlotte, to jump on the open market and go play wherever the pay is best. How would y'all feel as a Carolina Panther fan about Brian Burns, for instance? Would y'all, cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. If Brian Burns plays for the $16 million on his 5th year, didn't hit the market, and because if he goes on to free agency, the Panthers ain't gonna be able to pay him what he gonna be worth. Well, what type of number he gonna be driving? So we are automatically losing another type of situation. But for one, I'll be more upset at the organization than Brian Burns, because Brian Burns being the asset, he just doing what he's supposed to do. Get his fucking money. But the Carolina Panthers, I'm be upset at because they fucked up. They botched a major deal that could have helped this team in the future. In the near future at that, not 5-6 years down the line. No, we talking next season, goddammit.
Yeah.
So here's my thing. Yeah, I want to answer that for you real quick. Here's
my
thing.
Anybody rebuttal that.
If he walks and we get nothing, I'm gonna be pissed because it's like we could have traded him and at least gotten assets back. So my thing is, it sounds like he wants to get his contract done before the season's over. If the organization, if those guys come up to the conclusion like, all right, he don't want to come back, we need to trade him before the trade deadline, unless we're in an instance where we're like, 5-1, 6-1, and we're showing super promise and we're showing, Super Bowl contention. I would say play out the season if we're 5-1, 6-1 by then. But if we're 2-5 and it's not looking like it's going forward, any of the contract negotiations, you got to trade him and get something back, because if we run, we're letting him go onto the market for free. Someone's gonna pay him, and now we let him leave for nothing. Yeah, nah.
Well,
yeah, that's a strategy.
Well, you know what? Hey, with Nick, you're right. You're right, bro. I mean, like you hit nail on the coffin. I think Brian Burns has our hand to the fire, because like it's like damn if we do, damn if we don't. I mean, if we make a good playoff run at his position he's playing now, of course he's going to go get more money if he don't sign a contract that's there. Mm-hmm. So he's betting on himself, because I feel he may play on that 16. The French the 5th-year deal 16, or I now that you said that, I don't think he will sit, but I think he's going to say, hey, you know what, I can go get some more money somewhere else, and then yesterday's price is not today's price, so he's going to try to look and get some more money, man, which he should. I mean, like,
yeah. For sure, he's worth more than 16 million.
If we all want to get the best bang from our buck,
is he?
And I go out here and I do the bare minimum.
Yeah, right. You like that sarcasm?
Yeah.
Is he? Really?
But like if he go out here and do the bare minimum, which is what, 10 sacks, 12 sacks, he do the bare minimum, get that, and then he did not sign with us, he gone, bro. And like you said, Nick, like it's gonna cost us, like you said, because we should have traded his ass when we had opportunity. And we're gonna have a lot of cap space next year to try to replace that production, that 10 to 12 sack guy that's coming in. So I really think that we save the money to sign Derrick Brown, man, because I think Derrick Brown is a better asset than having Brian Burns.
Another big thing about that is
athletically.
Another big thing about that is you say the 10 to 12 sacks, but how are those 10 to 12 sacks coming? Are they coming in crucial times? And I don't get that from Brian Burns. I just don't get that from him. Yeah, he get his numbers, but when are those numbers really hit?
But guess what?
Playing against a garbage ass squad?
But you know what though? We know. Guess what though? Is there a stat to say it's a sack where it's crucial time, or it's a sack just in general? Because there's no.
But you will remember that though. You don't need a stat. You will remember that, and you will have a feeling about that player because of that. So that's what I'm saying.
and then it's gonna be somebody that's gonna pair Brian Burns with another guy that already got signed already for a couple years to go ahead and pay Brian Burns that money, and we could be shit
That's
out of
what
luck.
TJ Watt come in at.
Yeah, shit. I mean, can you imagine if the Pittsburgh Steelers would offer Brian Burns at the end of the year to pair it with TJ Watt and like that combo right there down in Pittsburgh, man?
Well, T. Wells, let me ask you something. During this entire training camp preseason, have anybody on this defensive line or slash pass rusher flashed for you at all enough to make you say, you know what, this motherfucker might need a little more playing time? Have we seen that yet?
I've always been on record to say that Evero's defense is sacks by committee. He hasn't had like one person to go out here and average like 15 sacks on his defense. I mean, that's why they got rid of Bradley Chubb, because they say, hey man, like you're over here garnering, you want to get more sacks, but right now I got like two guys sitting in the stable that can go get the same production out of everybody. And I really think that the defense is not solely circled around just one person. And so I think that's why concrete on the offer that we're giving Brian Burns and not gonna move up. That's how I feel, man.
Yeah.
I
think so too. I think so too, T. Well. I think we offered him what we offered him, and we ain't gonna budge.
Yeah.
And I think he ain't gonna budge. And one of y'all said he just go play on that 16 this year.
Yeah, I mean,
so if you got a Brian Burns jersey, you better not go buy the number 0. I don't know. You bet damn not.
Look at Scott Farrell when he was with Seattle when they had the Legion of Boom. That was all by committee. It wasn't like just one person. And like I said earlier, like Evero's defense in Denver, it was just one person on that front seven that stood out and said, hey, I'm the man. So I mean, these days where it's just like, like that, for instance, like, Nick Bosa dying in the 49ers. I mean, when he was playing with he was.
God damn it, T. Wells dropped out on us, guys.
Yeah, San Francisco, they got a hell of a rotation. They still got one. Got one.
Yeah,
even they rejects are still balling.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like, I mean, like you said though, like, Brian Burns isn't that guy to take over a fucking game. He's not. He's not the guy to point to the sideline and say, hey man, look, I'm gonna get this shit right here, and nothing nobody can do about it right now.
No, he ain't. He damn sure ain't, T. Will.
I don't care. I don't care what the stats say. I don't care what
PFF says. You feel me?
I mean, as a Panther fan, not one time have I said, nigga, how y'all go stop Brian Burns? I ain't never said that.
Nah.
I say it's two cats in the league like that. One is Aaron Donald that said, hey, you know what? I'm going to make a difference in this game right now. I don't give a fuck what the play call is. I'm going to get this shit and motherfucking TJ.
Hey, and Ndamukong Suh was like that.
Yeah, he was.
It's people say, I'm going to show
JJ Watt was like that.
Exactly.
Suh was an animal,
and
bro.
Brian Burns is like that, man. I'm sorry. He's not.
No, he ain't like that.
Hell no, I ain't sorry. Hell no, I ain't apologizing this shit. He's not. And he's carrying himself like that. That's why I say prima donna, bro. He's carrying himself like, yo, y'all need me. Man, we don't need you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we would like to have you on the roster to boost our defense, yes. But bro, you ain't that game changer like that, dog. You ain't swinging the pendulum right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he damn sure ain't. He ain't closing games out. I remember Pep used to close a game out, nigga. In one series, on the team can get the ball on the last series, and Pep go fucking off, get 2 sacks and 1 tackle in the backfield for a fucking loss, and then he'll get a batted down ball all in one series.
Not getting that.
So
close the goddamn game out, nigga. If you that dog, like you say you want that goddamn pay, then you got to be able to close a fucking game out. You got to be a closer, goddammit.
We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen.
Have we?
Nah, not from Brian Burns. Hell no.
No. He got to be a Khalil Mack type. That's what he got to be, and he's not that.
And that's unfair. That's unfair to Brian
Burns can't
Burns.
play.
You see
Burns
what I'm
can't
saying?
play the run that
But for that money, you got to be Khalil Mack, bro. You got to be a disruptor.
And that's fucked up when you can compare Khalil Mack to Brian Burns and say, that's unfair to Brian Burns. You doing too much.
If that's what you command,
that's
what you commanded. That's what you got to be.
You want me to tell y'all who Brian? Y'all remember Robert Mathis from the Colts?
Yes.
That's Brian Burns, bro.
Nah, you crazy as hell. Robert Mathis was way better than Brian Burns.
Yeah.
But, hey, Robert Mathis will fuck around, get 5 sacks in one game.
He was a problem.
He was a goddamn problem, man.
Burns a problem. He's just not that
Brian
good
Burns, look,
the run.
I know y'all remember Jermaine Kearse, the freak.
Yeah. Oh, Javon Kearse, from Tennessee.
Yeah, he played for a couple teams, but see his frame was slender, but he had technique and skill. That's why he one of the best fucking pass rusher, sack specialists the game seen. Niggas used to, man, look, niggas used to take games over, man, and Brian Burns have yet to do that.
Need JC Horn to be healthy, man.
Luke Kuechly was a linebacker, and he took over multiple games.
Yes, he did, single-handedly.
Multiple, a nigga almost 20 tackles one day.
Yeah,
24 tackles against the Saints, week 16. I'll never forget.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
He had like 4 tackles for a loss that game too, bro. He was
and he don't seem like a leader out there. He just don't seem like that lead dog out there, man. It's just I don't see it.
Not one to galvanize the troops. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A leader has to do a lot if you go call yourself a leader. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers will follow you. But what about the time when they follow you and one of them motherfuckers feel like where you leading them ain't the right way, and they start questioning your fucking leadership, and you have to reassure niggas that your way is the only way. You know what I mean? Brian Burns ain't that dog. He's not the one.
No. John Beeson did more than that.
John Beeson was a beast.
Yes, he was.
Will Witherspoon,
he was the lead dog.
Shout out Will Witherspoon too.
Oh yeah. I don't know what to say about it. Like I said,
don't forget Dan Morgan now. Morgan.
Facts.
Y'all top 3 Panthers of all time, man. Top 3.
If you're gonna make a move for Brian Burns, meaning, and it's only one or two things you could do. You can re-sign him, or you can trade him, or because outside of that, we lose it. But let me ask y'all this: Brian Burns play on that 16 and hit the free agent market and ultimately leaves Carolina. Do you feel bad about the situation? Do you feel like we got what we gained out of Brian Burns? Or do you feel like he played us for multiple years?
I would have expected more.
So he played us for multiple years.
Yeah, I really would have, because
I thought when we drafted him, I was like,
a lot of them. He left a lot of sacks on the table.
What? And that's
he left a lot of sacks on the table. He could have left niggas sacks multiple years. He left a lot because you just see him going by just reaching. I'm like, dude, if you just was under control, you had like 5 sacks today, easy.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
That's the part with me with him. It's just like if his arm, he'll get a hand and a wrist on him, and that's not enough to pull him down with his speed. But if he come under control, he can get him a better grip on the quarterback and bring him down. But it's just very frustrating watching him sometimes, man.
All week of hope, fellas. Brian Burns said in an interview toward the beginning of the season, he said he spent a lot of time and got advice from Chandler Jones at the Pro Bowl about how to play the run. Okay. And let's just hope. Let's just hope he learned and utilized some of that stuff this year, because we could definitely use that. Because it's like this to me now, right? You say, and I feel you 100% on. I've expected more out of Burns. I've expected him to be that kind of player. But what if we go 11-6 and he has a 16 sack season? Now we're kind of putting a quandary like shit. You feel me? Offense shows.
Not really.
offense shows potential and does great, and Bryce shows he's the one, and our defense, which I believe can be a top 10 defense this year. If we stay healthy, we could have a top 10 defense this year. I think we have a very underrated secondary. I think Von Bell coming is going to be one of the most underrated moves in the whole league. I think we could have a top. You feel me? I wouldn't be surprised if we go 11-6. It's just how does Burns doing? And if he doesn't have that type of year, if he just like T. Well said, if he just goes for the 10-12, it's like.
Yeah, you
now we
can't
have him
pay
for a
him. You
whole year
can't pay
because
him
it's like
100
we
million.
go 11-6. We're gonna show promise all year. We're not gonna trade him. You feel me?
You got to
So
be a
it's like,
game record.
yeah.
Well, see,
You got to be
y'all
a game
gotta
record.
understand this. Y'all gotta understand this. Brian Burns go for 15 plus sacks this year. He's automatically hitting the free agent market. You know what I mean? So the
Unless we
Carolina
offer him
I'm
a
telling
stupid
y'all
amount of
right
money.
now, listen, you gotta understand what's happening. If Brian Burns is not signed under an extended contract this year, Brian Burns ain't a Panther after this year, guys. 2024, he's not a Panther no more. I'm telling you why.
Trade him
Because
now.
he will hit the open market, and the Panthers will not offer or match anything that's offered to him. I'm telling you that now. Because they already got a number they set at.
And fellas, y'all got to remember, y'all say he hit 15 or 16 sacks and we have a winning season. Y'all got to remember what capacity that is. If the pieces around him are balling out where he can get that or whatever, that's not really him doing that. And then you're going to pay him because of that. I've seen it happen many times.
Right.
I've seen it happen many times. The pieces around the players playing well that he can get off, but when he's not around those type pieces, it ain't the same. So you gotta kind of gauge that a little bit.
You're right there. No, you're right because you definitely was spot on when you said Evero. Evero's defense doesn't have. It's not designed for it to be like.
Hey, give me a second. I'll take my brisket off.
It's designed for the whole defense to eat. Like one guy, unless you know what I'm saying, there's an Aaron Donald type of player because those are anomalies. But I feel what you're saying there. Evero, his defense is designed for all different types of pass rushers, and we're built like that. When you were saying before, man, I was huge.
Yeah.
I was huge on Amari Barno, man. I thought he was really gonna flourish in the league, and he's just shown he's not. I guess he's just not developing like that.
Don't tell Howard that.
Because
don't tell Howard that.
I mean, I was like to have him and Burns coming off the edge together. If he was able to flourish, that would have been some crazy speed coming off the edge, bro. Crazy.
But this is the year. This is the year. He was a project player, and this is the year for a project player. And if he's not going to pan out, you gotta move. You got to keep moving.
Yeah, facts.
And I got a lot of high hopes for him. I really do hope that he can do it because I don't believe in YGM at all. So
yeah, no, why? Yeah, I hated that move when we took him in. I'm like second round.
He could have turned into Michael Parsons. Who knows? But I thought he could have. But no, he's not that guy. He's just durable.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. All I do know is cut day is approaching. And a couple of these names we named already, like the Amari Bonos of the world, the Brandon Smiths, and the fucking Eric Rose, for that matter. A couple of these names, if not all of these names, won't be on this fucking team come after August 29th. You feel what I'm saying? See, and that's August 29th, the 26th. The 25th is the last preseason game, which is
so
Friday.
That's gonna tell it.
The 30th is what, a Monday or a Tuesday? That's so the 29th would be a Monday. So that's the final cut. The final cut is Monday. I doubt it'll be a bunch of these names, or a few of these names will be cut that we'll question and want to know why, or some of these names we'll be happy about. We'll be happy that they didn't finish over the bit. You know what I mean? Shout out T. Wells, said he taking a good brisket off. You know what I mean? I'm about to go get me some brisket now. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, fellas, BJ, shout out Nick Tri-State, shout out my guy T. Wells, man. I'm about to scram, fella. I gotta go get me some dinner, man. You know what I mean?
I'm about to put these butter beans back on, baby.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Why ain't had no goddamn and that butter beans are lima beans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I wouldn't mind me a good fried pork chop, some lima.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
Live a little, man.
you gotta have something fried with the limas. You know what I mean?
Good old fat back.
Exactly. You gotta live a little, baby. Live a little. That's all.
Yeah.
Good old fat back.
Yeah, I
Yes,
can't
sir.
stand fat bat, man. At
What?
all. It's just too
Really?
salty. I wash a lot of the salt off. My wife cuts me clean the fuck out. She catch me doing that shit.
Well, you a lightweight, man. You don't like fat. Man, you a
Nah.
lightweight,
I
man.
mean, I cook with fat bat all the time. It's just too much salt on that shit. Like you get that shit out the side stores, nigga. That damn salt look like snow on it. You know what
Oh
I
well,
mean?
yeah. You got to get the crackling, man. You got to go get the crackling, man.
Yeah, I got there, had to wash that shit off and then cook with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out T Wells, man. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday afternoon. We right back for Members Monday. Tomorrow we talking cuts. Tomorrow we talking Bryce Young, preferably starting week 3. I don't know, but tomorrow's Members Monday, man. Y'all make sure y'all pull up. Shout out Nick for pulling up, man. Shout out
Yes,
everybody in
sir.
the chat. Show love via Cash App, Super Chat. T Wells, you know I love you, my G. You know what I mean? And if anybody want a game of Madden, you gotta Cash App me with your game tag before 8 o'clock tonight. And if the Cash App come in, and don't send me $5 thinking I'm gonna play you for $5 fucking. Don't disrespect me like that. I might send it right back. You know what I mean?
I see
But
the
you
butter
won't
beans.
play
The butter
Madden.
beans. I see you.
He said, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out Nick Tri-State for that super chat, lighting the screen up. Shout out Big Nick showing love. Say much love, fellas. Hey, Nick, you know what time it is. Pull up anytime you want, my G. I appreciate the content. I appreciate the new perspective. Shout out to the nigga talking that dumb shit in my comment sections the other day. You
Hey,
hear me?
I got one more
Yeah.
thing to say.
Go ahead, T Wells. Talk your shit. Hold on. Where you go, T
I
Wells?
think he hit the button. I think he hit the button by accident, man.
God damn. Pull back up, T
Yeah, all right.
Wells.
You hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I want to say, man, make sure everybody have a great day tomorrow on purpose. Everybody try to uplift somebody tomorrow, man.
Hey, shout out
That's
T
what's up.
Wells. I love you for that, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great day on
Shit,
purpose,
I
man.
make sure I do it when I get with y'all tomorrow afternoon, Members Monday. I'm gonna
Yeah,
make sure I do my part, my G. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, real quick, we're gonna have a members only live because I got a giveaway. The giveaway going to one of my members. I still got a large Bryce Young jersey. Matter of fact, God damn it. Yeah, still got a large Bryce Young jersey. I'm gonna make sure I still get that out. So that giveaway will go to one of my members. Shout out all the members. We will have a members only live and giveaway here coming up this week. Make no mistake about it. Shout out
What's
all
up?
the people in the chat. Y'all know I love y'all, man. Shout out to the panel, baby. We going.
Peace out.
Peace.